The next question that we are going to study from July 2013 exam. Next question that we are going to study is from July 2013 exam. Question 3. Now I am going to read the question for you guys. See the scenario. A box of mass 100 kg. We have a box whose mass is how much? How much, guys? Whose mass is how much? Not 100 kg, 400 kg. A box of mass 400 kg is pulled at a constant speed. See the wording, underline that word, constant speed. Constant speed. Whenever we are saying constant speed, it means what? Object is in what, guys? Equilibrium. See, for equilibrium, two situations are important. One is what? Object is stationary or moving with constant velocity. When object is stationary or moving with constant velocity, it means what? It is in what, guys? Equilibrium. Upper ramp inclined at 20 degree above the horizontal. So, how much angle of the ramp with respect to horizontal here? 20 degree. By an application of horizontal force. See here, with the force with us here what? F is how much? 2750 Newton. So, how much force with us here? Horizontal force of 2750 Newton. Okay. So, in A's first part, what is our target? In A's first part, what is our target? We have to find out mu. Okay, instead of writing here, I am going to write here. In A's first part, what is our target? We have to find out mu. Okay, mu means what? Coefficient of friction between the box and ramp. Okay, so here we have a what? A box whose mass is 400 kg is pulled at a constant speed up a ramp. Upper ramp. So here we have a ramp. Ramp is making how much angle with the horizontal? Above the horizontal, guys. See the point here. This is very, very important discussion. So this is what our horizontal. This is what our inclined plane. This is what our horizontal. With respect to horizontal, how much this angle is? How much, guys? 20 degree. On this here, there is what? One box is here. See the point here. There is what? One box is here. How much is the weight of the box? How much will be the weight of the box here, guys? This is what our box. How much is the weight of the box? 400 g. How much will be the weight? Weight will be what? 400 g. Sometimes people may denote weight like this. Is it correct or wrong? Denoting a weight 400 g like this. Is it correct or wrong, guys? Denoting a weight 400. Wrong. Why wrong? How to denote weight? Weight must be what, guys? Vertically downward. You got the meaning of vertically? It is not a vertical. It is not a vertical because it is a perpendicular to the plane. And here plane is what? Inclined. So how to denote the weight? See the point here. Sometimes few people may denote in hurry or they may get confused. So how to denote the weight? Weight must be what, guys? Perpendicular to the, must be vertically downward. So this is what our weight. How to denote the weight, guys? Weight is what? Okay. See the point here. Weight. This is what our weight. Weight is how much? 400 g in this scenario. Weight is how much, guys, in this scenario? For this scenario? 400 g. Okay. This is the value of weight. On this object, which force we are applying? What will be? F value is our 2750. But what is this F? What is this F, guys? F is what? Horizontal. F is what here? See the force here. F is what? Horizontal. This is what our F. Okay, good. Now, object, how is the motion of the object here? How is the motion of the object here? How is the object is moving? Up the plane. Motion of the object is what? Upward. Motion of the object. Now everyone try to see the scenario here. Weight should be what, guys? Weight should be what? Vertically downward. F must be what? Horizontal force, because they have given in the question. Now motion is what? Up the plane, they are saying in the question. Okay. Now here object is not allowed to go in the plane. So there will be what, guys? Normal reaction is always what? Normal reaction will be what, guys? Always perpendicular to the plane. This is what a normal reaction. See the point here, everyone. See the point. Very, very important discussion. Now friction force is always along the plane, opposite to the motion. Motion is up the plane. So what will be the direction of friction force? Friction force will be what? Opposite. So this will be what, guys? Our Fr. Opposite to the motion. Okay, everyone? Okay, any doubt in this discussion till now? Okay, good. Now try to see the next point here. Now, to getting the value of mu, we are going to use as usual two ways. First way is what? What is our first way? Equilibrium equation method. And what will be the second way? Force vector diagram method. What are the two ways we are going to use? First way is what, guys? Equilibrium equation method. And second one is what? What is the second way? Force vector diagram method. Okay, see the point here. Now first way is what? To get the answer. What is our first way? Equilibrium equation method. First way is what? Equilibrium equation method. That is what our first way. Now how to deal with that way? So for such type of scenario, x and y direction is not a horizontal and not a vertical. How to take a x and y direction? How to take a x and y direction in such type of scenario? How to take the x direction? For such type of scenario, x direction is what? Along the plane. How to take the x direction? X direction is what? Along the plane and in the direction of motion. How we have to take x direction, guys? How we have to take x direction? Along the plane and in the direction of what, guys? In the direction of motion. And how to take y direction? Y direction is what? Perpendicular to the plane. Whenever we have a such type of scenario, we have to take x direction. We can't take x direction horizontal and vertical. How to take x and y direction? X direction along the plane, y direction perpendicular to the plane. Not only along the plane, in the direction of motion also. Guys, try to see the scenario here. So what will be the direction of our x? This is what? X direction. X direction is what? Along the plane. X direction is what, guys? Along the plane. And y direction is what? Perpendicular to the plane. So this is what our x direction. Everyone see the scenario. How is the x direction here? How is the x direction here? Along the plane, and y direction will be what? Perpendicular to the plane. Okay guys, are you getting my point? Anyone have any doubt in this discussion? Okay. Now here, what is the direction of x? What is the direction of Rn here? X direction or y direction? What is the direction of Rn here? Rn is what, guys? Perpendicular to the plane. So directly y direction. What is the direction of Fr? X direction or y direction? X direction, negative x direction. Okay guys, are you getting my point? Fr along the plane. What about 400G? What about 400G, guys, here? What about 400G here? What about 400G? It is neither in x direction nor in y direction, because it is a vertical and y direction is perpendicular to the plane, x direction along the plane. So 400G neither in x direction nor in y direction. So in such type of scenario, what we have to do? We have to take its component. And how to take its component? We have to draw a rectangle. How to draw the rectangle? We have to draw one perpendicular line first of all to the plane like this. See the point, huh? How to take the components? Another line parallel to the plane. And then see the scenario, how I am going to take a component. So you got the rectangle. Okay. In earlier, few days before, means few lectures before, we solved one question, a ramp question. In the ramp questions, we took the component like this only. In the ramp question, we took the components only like this only. One component along the ramp, another component perpendicular to the ramp. The same story will be here. So here, try to see the logic here. So this is what a one component. Okay, don't worry guys. After few lectures, after 4 to 5 days, you will become expert in such type of things. Okay, so don't worry. This is one component along the RAM, and another component is what? Perpendicular to the RAM. Okay, see the point here. Very, very important discussion. Now guys, see this point here, everyone. I am going to draw a vertical line. This is what our vertical line. This is vertical line. What will be this angle, guys? What will be this angle, everyone? What will be the value of this angle? This angle, this black color angle. How much? 20 degree. Okay, 20 degree, correct. And how we got this 20 degree? Try to see the scenario. See, this is what a right angle triangle. This angle is what? 90 degree. So summation of this. So this will be how much, guys? This angle. Summation of this and this is how much? This and this summation will be what? 90 degree. These two angles. This 20 degree and this green color angle is what? This summation must be 90 degree. Because this angle is what? 90 degree. So if it is 20 degree, what will be the remaining? This will be 70 degree. Now if this is 70 degree, so what will be these two angle summation? This green color angle and this black color angle. These two summation is what? 90 degree. Now if this is 70 degree, what will be that angle, guys? This angle will be what? 20 degree. Anyone have any doubt in this angle? How we got this 20 degree? So here Rn is how much? Rn is making angle with respect to vertical. Here Rn is making how much angle with respect to vertical? 20 degree. Okay, see the scenario. Now whatever the 20 degree here, same 20 degree must be here also. See the point. How we got that 20 degree? See the point here. This is what our plane. Okay. This is what a vertical. This line is what, guys? Vertical. Vertical line. Okay. See the point here. I am going to use. This is what the direction of our weight. That is what our mg. See the point here. This is what? 20 degree. Now from this point, I am going to draw a perpendicular to the plane. Okay, what will be this angle, guys? What will be this angle? Just now we got this angle, this black color angle. This is what? 20 degree. If this is 20 degree, then opposite must be also be what, guys? 20 degree. So in this way we got this angle is what? Angle of 400G with respect to perpendicular to the plane. With this perpendicular line. What is this, guys? This angle will be what? Everyone got this angle? Okay, everyone, anyone have any doubt in this angle? See this drawing. This is what our weight? 400G. How is, see, this angle is 20 degree, then this angle is what? 20 degree. Just now, here we derived that one. Now, opposite to that one is what, guys? This is opposite to this line. Okay. So guys, are you getting my point? So what will be this angle? This angle will be certain. So what is the angle of 400G with respect to perpendicular to the plane? With respect to the y direction. What is the angle? 40 degree? Sorry, 20 degree. Now what will be this? Then this component will become 400G. What will this component become, guys? 400G cos 20. Okay, very good. And what will this component will become? 400G sin 20. See the point here, everyone. Which way we are using? Equilibrium equation method. And for equilibrium equation method, we have to take x and y direction. How we consider x and y direction? X direction along the plane. Y direction how we consider? Perpendicular to the plane. Okay. Along the plane. X direction along the plane in the direction of motion. Okay guys, are you getting my point? See the scenario here. Okay. Now the next point is what, guys? Here. What is our next point? Next point is what? What we have to find out? Okay. So now what about F? It is in x direction. Is it in x direction or y direction? What about this F, guys? X direction or y direction? Or both? Neither in x nor in y? So for that again we have to take its component. How to take the components, guys? How to take the component? For taking f, how to take the components of f? Again see the point here. How to take the components of f? Again we are going to form a rectangle. This is along the plane. See the scenario. We are going to form a rectangle like this. See the scenario, guys. So how to take the component? One component is along the plane. See the component. And another component is what, guys? Perpendicular to the plane. This is what another component. See the drawing here. Drawings are very, very important. Now see the point. What is this angle? Angle, this is what this component is along the plane. Another component is perpendicular to the plane. So this is what our f. This is what a plane direction. F is horizontal. This is plane direction. What is the angle between plane? This is a plane. This is a horizontal. So what will be this angle, guys? This is a f and this is along the plane. What will be this angle? This angle will be what, guys? 20 degree. Correct. Good. This angle will be what? 20 degree. So this component will become what, guys? What will be this component? F cos 20. And what about this component, guys? Okay, I will try to draw the bigger drawing, guys, so that it is properly visible to you. 1 minute. Because, guys, mechanics, the only important thing is your drawings. All things are secondary. How you are writing and all these things, if you are good with drawings, nothing will matter. Okay, so this is what our f. This is what our f. F is making how, guys? Okay, this is what a one component. See the scenario. This is one component. This is another component. Okay, this angle is what? 20 degrees. So what is this component? F sin 20. This component is what, guys? F cos 20. Okay, are you getting my point? So you got the component. How to take the component in such type of scenario? Whenever we got such type of plane questions, don't worry. We are going to take 2 to 3 more numericals like this, so that you will become expert in such type of questions. How to take the components of weight, how to take the components of this such horizontal force. Okay, so don't worry, guys. Okay, so you got it, you got this question. Okay, now please everyone, before going further, please draw this drawing. Everyone, please draw this drawing. So now our target is what? What we have to find out? We have to find out mu. What is meant by mu? Mu means what? Coefficient of friction. How to get the mu? So guys, how to get the mu? So for that we are going to use first method. What is our first method? Equilibrium equation method. Okay. So how to deal with equilibrium equation method? So we will start with, as usual, summation of forces in y direction. Why we are going to start with summation of forces in y direction? Because in y direction we will get directly Rn. So it is in equilibrium. So summation of forces in y direction will be equal to what, guys? 0. Summation of forces in y direction will be equal to what? 0. Now what are the forces here in y direction? What are the forces here in y direction? First of all, Rn, that is what? That's why we are considering y direction, because we want to find out Rn. So Rn is in y direction. Then this 400g is not. We replace 400g by its 2 component. So what will be that one? Minus 400g cos 20. See the point here. 400g cos 20. Okay, then at the end, what, guys? What about this one? Minus f sin 20, and that will be equal to 0. Is there any other force in y direction? Is there any other force in y direction, guys? Check it out. Okay, so this is what? So Rn will be equal to what? 400. G value is what? 9.81. Check it once again, guys. I may be wrong. Into cos 20. Okay. Minus, what is the value of f? 2750 into minus or plus. Yes, plus. Okay, so please, good, very good. So please be attentive with the calculation things. I may miss plus or minus into sine 20. So what will be the value of Rn? Please everyone do the calculation and tell me the value of Rn. $400 multiplied by 9.81 multiplied by cos 20 plus 2750 into sine 20. Okay, so what will be the value, guys? 909 means we can take 91 or 9092 Newton. Okay, so we got Rn in Newton. Okay, 94627.9092 Newton. Okay, now what will be the Fr, guys? Fr means what? Mu into Rn. Mu means what? We don't know mu. Mu into Rn. 4627.9092. Okay, so we got it Fr. Okay, after Fr, we are going to take summation of forces in which direction? Summation of forces in what, guys? X direction equal to 0. Okay, what are the forces here? X direction. F cos 20, positive X direction. See the point here. F cos 20. What about this? About 400G. This its component, this component. 400G sin 20. It is plus or minus, guys? See, upward positive, downward along the plane negative. So that will be what? Minus 400G sin 20. See the point here. And then what will be the next point? Next force is what? Our friction force. What is friction force here? Fr plus or minus? Minus, because it is negative X direction, that will be equal to 0. See the point here. So F is how much? 2750. F is how much? 2750 into cos 20. See the point. Minus 400 into 9.81 into sin 20. Fr means what, guys? Mu Rn. Mu Rn how much? 4627.6092. So if you do the calculation together, 2750 point cos 20 minus 400 into 9.81 into sin 20 divided by what, guys? 4627.6092. So we will get the value of mu. So what will be the value of mu, everyone? What will be the value of mu, guys, everyone? No, wrong. So value of mu is what? 0.2684. What will be the unit of mu? What will be the unit of mu, guys? Coefficient of friction has no unit. Okay. So guys, please write down this way. First way, equilibrium equation method. Please everyone write down all this point. Now guys, our second way is what? What is our second way? Force vector diagram method. What is our second way? We are going to find out mu by using what? Our second way. That is what? A force vector diagram method. What is the condition for force vector diagram method, guys? What is the condition for force vector diagram method? When to use force vector diagram method? What is the condition? First of all, coplanar forces. Second, concurrent. And how many forces with us? 3 forces. 3 forces, guys. And all these 3 forces in equilibrium. And how do we come to know that it is in equilibrium? If it is stationary or moving with constant velocity, then it is in equilibrium. Guys, are you getting my point? Okay. So try to see the scenario here. Very, very important discussion. Okay. I am going to use second way. What is our second way? Force vector diagram method. Okay. Second way is what? Force vector diagram method. Okay. Try to see the scenario here, guys. Everyone, please. Okay. Anyone have any doubt in this discussion till now? Okay, good. So see the point here. Okay. What the question want to say? Okay. Again, I am going to draw our plane. Plane is making how much angle, guys, with respect to horizontal? This is what our horizontal with respect to horizontal. How much? 20 degree. This is what our object. See the point here. This is what our object. Okay. How much is the weight of the object? Weight is how much? Mass is 400 kg, kilogram. So weight will be what? 400 g. How weight will act, guys? Weight will always act vertically downward. See the point, how the weight will act? Always vertically downward. A straight vertical line. And through the center of gravity. That will be your weight. Will act. See the point here. So weight will always act vertically downward. So this is what our weight? 400 g. Here there is what, guys? A horizontal force acting on the object. Due to that horizontal force, object tried to move the upward. So motion of the object is up the plane. Now what will be the scenario here, guys? See the point here. What will be the scenario? Object tried to go down, but this plane will not allow the object go down. So there will be what? Normal reaction. And what is the meaning of normal? Normal means perpendicular to the plane. What is the meaning of normal? Normal means what, guys? Perpendicular to the plane. So this normal reaction is what, guys? Perpendicular to the plane. This is what our Rn. See the point. This is what our Rn. Rn stand for what? Normal reaction. Now there will be friction force. Friction force will be what, guys? What about friction force? Opposite to the motion and along the plane. What about this friction force? Okay. Now see the scenario here. Here how many forces with us here? 4 forces. But is it possible to apply force vector diagram for 4 forces? No, not possible. For applying force vector diagram, we need 3 forces. So for making 3 forces, what we are going to do? We are going to replace these 2 forces by their resultant. And what will be their resultant, guys? For that, we are going to form a rectangle. How to form a rectangle? We are going to draw one line perpendicular to the plane and another line parallel to the plane. And this will be what, guys? This diagonal of this rectangle. See this point, This diagonal of the rectangle will be what? R. Diagonal of the rectangle is what, guys? R. And how much is this R, guys? R. Angle between R and Rn is how much? Angle made by R and Rn is what? Phi. Angle between R and Rn is what, guys? Phi. That is what our, okay. So this is what we discuss in basic theory. So angle between R and Rn is what? Phi. See the point here, very, very important discussion. Now here I am drawing one vertical line. This is a vertical line. Now angle between Rn and vertical will be what, guys? What will be this angle? What will be this angle? Everyone. What will be this angle? 20 degree. Just now we discussed, guys, in the force vector diagram while that drawing. Anyone have any doubt in this 20 degree? Okay, good. So this is what, a 20 degree. Okay, good. Now, so here at the end, how many forces with us here? At the end, how many forces with us here? 3. First is what? F. Second one is what? 400 G. And out of these 2 forces, we replace these 2 forces by R. So 3 forces, 400 F and R. So this is what? So here we are assuming it is a concurrent force system. Though it is not concurrent, but we are assuming object side is very, very small. So we can assume it as a concurrent. So if coplanar concurrent 3-force system is in equilibrium, what will happen? Then these 3 forces will form a what, guys? Closed triangle. And how to make the closed triangle? See the, okay, good. Closed triangle. First of all, we will start with what? Our weight. What is the value of weight here? 400 G. G stand for acceleration due to gravity. So weight is how much, guys? See the point here. This is what a weight. Weight is how much? See, this is what our weight. Weight is how much? 400 G. See the point. Then our resultant reaction. This will be what our resultant reaction. Okay. Now, what is the angle of resultant reaction with respect to vertical for this scenario? What is the angle of resultant reaction with respect to vertical? See, just I am drawing another line. This is a vertical, this is a R. This is our R. This angle will be what? Angle of R with respect to vertical, this angle will be what? See the drawing. This is 20. So total angle with respect to vertical is how much, guys, in this scenario? In this scenario, how much will be this total angle? 20 plus 5. This angle will be what, guys? 20 plus 5. Okay, so here also we can draw same. Means if this is 20 plus 5, so here also we can draw 20 plus 5. So now this angle will become what, guys? Angle of R with respect to vertical, what will be that angle will become? What that will angle become, guys? 20 plus 5. Okay, good. So earlier scenario, in earlier question, in that scenario plane is horizontal, so that's why angle between R and vertical is directly phi. But basically phi means what? Angle between R and Rn. And earlier scenario, Rn is what? Vertical. So that's why phi, angle between vertical, okay, is angle of R with respect to vertical, we are coming phi. But in this scenario, here plane is what? Inclined. So that's why angle is what? 20 plus phi. What is 20? Angle of the plane. Okay, guys, are you getting my point? See the scenario here. So this angle will be what, guys? What will be this angle? 20 plus phi. Okay, what is the angle we are getting? 20 plus phi. Then next point will be what? Our closing side. Closing side will be what? F. Okay, see the scenario. This is what our perpendicular. This will form. This is what our R. So this is what? This figure indicate what? What this figure indicate? Force vector diagram. And why we are saying force vector diagram? Because here force vectors are there. Okay. These are the what? Force vectors are there. You have 400G and this is what, guys? Our R. This is what? A force vector diagram. Okay. Now try to see the scenario. Here this is what? A right angle triangle. F opposite, 400G adjacent for this 20F. So what is the relation between opposite and adjacent? Tan. So tan of 20 plus phi will be equal to what, guys? F by 400G. See the point here. So tan of 20 plus phi will be equal to what is the value of F? 2750. Okay. And what is the mass? So M is what? 400. G is what, guys? 9.81. So please calculate this term. Everyone. Tan of 20 plus 5. So please, everyone, calculate that one. 2750. .70081, or we can take 82. So we got 20 plus 5. So if you take tan inverse of this term, tan inverse of 0.70082, we will get this value 20 plus 5. Everyone, to do these things. So shift tan inverse 0.70082. How much we are getting, guys? 35.02. Okay, so phi will be equal to then 35.0235 minus 20. So phi will become 15.0235. And we know what is mu. Mu means what? We studied in basic theory of this chapter in the initial discussion of this chapter. Mu is equal to what, guys? Tan phi. So tan of 15.0235. Okay, tan of what? 15.0235. So please everyone, tan of 15.0235. Check it once again, everyone. What is the value we will get? Mu is equal to what? 0.2684. Similar answer we got by using first way also. So this is the second way of doing calculation. See how much steps we save. Drawing such type of drawing is not as much difficult as compared to component. Okay, but this rule is not applicable everywhere. There is a specific scenario, in only that specific scenario only we can apply this force vector diagram method. But in such type of, there is another scenario, we are going to study linear motion. In that scenario we are not going to use force vector diagram method. They are not possible because there is velocity will not be constant there, or object is not a stationary. So in that scenario we have to go for the equilibrium equations only. Okay guys, see the point here. Okay everyone, please write down all these things. Everyone, please write down all these things. Now what they are asking us in, guys, B part. Okay, what they are asking us in B part? They are asking us what they are asking us actually. See, read the B part carefully, everyone. Please read the B part carefully. What they are asking us in the B part? Minimum force. Guys, see the word again. See, in earlier question we also studied how to calculate minimum force. In these questions they are asking again minimum force. Minimum force that could be used to move the box and its line of action. See the point here. So here in B part what they are asking us? In B part what they are asking us? They are asking us minimum force. What they are asking us, guys? Minimum force that could be used to move the box and its line of action. See the point here. So what is our target in B part here? We have to find out what? Minimum force. Okay, what is our target here? We have to find out what? Minimum force. So in earlier question we studied two conditions of minimum force. What are the two conditions we studied? I have given you two notes. One note is what? Minimum force always perpendicular to the what, guys? I have given two notes. Minimum resultant reaction. Second condition is what? Minimum force always makes an angle phi with respect to what, guys? With respect to plane. So minimum force. Okay guys, are you getting my point? Try to see the scenario here. Okay, so in this question what they are asking us? In B part they are asking us minimum force. Okay, and they are asking us its value, how much its value, and its line of action. What is meant by line of action, guys? Meaning of word line of action means what? Direction. So indirectly they are asking us magnitude and direction. What they are asking? Magnitude and line of action. What is the meaning of line of action? Direction. What is meaning of word line of action? Direction. Now see the scenario here. How to deal with such type of questions? See, as usual, how to start the story? What we are going to do? We are going to draw the what? What we are going to do? We are going to draw the plane. See the point here. This is what a plane. This will be what? Our horizontal. This angle is how much? How much this angle will be what, guys? This angle we will assume. No, not assume. This is what a 20 degree they have given us. Okay, 20 degree. This is what our object. Okay. See the object. On that object there will be what? Its weight. What will be the weight of object? 400 g. What will be the weight of object, guys, here? 400 g. What is the value of phi we got, guys, here? What is the value of phi we got just now? Can anyone tell me? 15 point, how much? Value of phi. Value of phi, guys. 15.0235. So this is what we got, phi. Okay, see the scenario here. Okay, so here we don't know F minimum. What we know? We don't know F minimum. There will be what? This will be what? normal reaction, there will be what? So this is what a F minimum. We don't know its direction. What is the direction of F minimum? So F minimum we will assume. Guys, see the point here. This is, I am going to draw one dotted line. This dotted line is what, guys? What is the speciality of this dotted line? This dotted line is what? Parallel to the plane. What I am assuming? F minimum is making angle theta with respect to the plane. Let what I am assuming, let theta is equal to angle made by F minimum. Angle made by F minimum with respect to what, guys? With respect to what? With respect to plane. So here F minimum is making angle how much? Here F minimum is making angle how much? Here F minimum is making angle how much with respect to plane? Theta. Now guys, so if that is theta, so here I am going to draw, this is what? Along the plane. I am going to draw another line, another dotted line. This line is what? What this line is indicate? Horizontal. This line indicate what? Horizontal. Okay. This is parallel to the plane. What will be this angle, guys? Everyone? What will be this angle? Angle between the plane and horizontal. This 20 degree. See, this is what our plane. This is parallel to the plane. So, plane, horizontal. What will be that angle? Same 20 degree. So, what we can say? So, here in this scenario, F minimum, how much making with angle? This is what a horizontal. Okay. This is what a plane direction. Okay. So, now guys, so therefore, what we can say? Therefore, what we can say, guys, here? Theta plus 20 will be what? So what we can say, theta plus 20 will be what? Angle made by F minimum with respect to horizontal. What we can say, guys? Theta plus 20 will be what? What we can say? Theta plus 20 will be what? Angle made by F minimum with respect to what? Horizontal. Okay, see the point here. Okay, so theta with respect to plane, theta with respect to horizontal will be what, guys? Theta plus 20. So what will be the scenario? So therefore, what we can say, theta plus 20 is what? Angle made by F minimum with respect to what, guys? Theta means what? What is the meaning of theta? With respect to plane. Theta plus 20 is what? Angle made by F minimum with respect to horizontal. Okay, good. Now guys, object try to move upward. If the object try to move upward, what will be the friction force, guys? Downward along the plane. Okay. Now see the scenario here. So for minimum force, we are going to use force vector diagram method. For minimum force, what we are going to use? We are going to use force vector diagram method. And force vector diagram method, what is the important condition? We need 3 forces. But here actually how many forces with us here? Here how many forces with us here? 4 forces. Okay, good. But we need 3 forces for force vector diagram. So what we are going to do? We are going to see the point here, everyone. We are going to replace these 2 forces by their resultant. And what will be the resultant of Rn and Fr? Resultant will be what? R. See the point here. This will be what? R. R means what? Resultant reaction. And what is the angle between R and Rn? Guys, what is the angle between R and Rn? We studied earlier. That angle will be what? Phi. Phi. Okay, phi, guys. See the point here. What is the angle between R and Rn? Phi. Okay. Now next point here. I am going to draw one dotted vertical line. This line indicate what? Vertical. So what will be this angle, guys? What will be this angle? This angle. Same 20 degree. What is the angle between Rn and vertical here? 20 degree. Okay, any doubt in this discussion, guys? Now my question is here. How much angle R is making with respect to vertical here? How much is the angle made by R with respect to vertical? How much is the angle 20 plus phi. Here angle made by r with respect to vertical is what? 20 plus phi. Okay, very good. 20 plus phi. Any doubt in this discussion? So how to start with minimum force? How to start with minimum force? Guys, what we are going to do? We are going to draw what? First of all, our reference line. What will be our reference line? Its weight. What is our reference line? Its weight. How to draw the weight? Weight is how, guys? Weight is what? Vertically downward. Weight is what, guys? As usual, vertically downward. 400 G. 400 G is na, guys. Is there any other value? Check it once again. Okay, so that is what our weight. Okay, good. So that is what our weight. Weight is how much? 400 G. Okay. Then what we are going to do? We are going to draw a resultant reaction. Okay. So this will be our resultant reaction. See the point here. Very, very important discussion. So this will be what? Our direction of R. Direction of resultant reaction. And what we studied earlier, guys? What we studied earlier? What we studied earlier? Minimum force always perpendicular to the resultant reaction. So we are going to draw one perpendicular line like this. Okay. So this is what our perpendicular line. And this force will be what our, what this force will denote? Minimum force. Okay. Any doubt in this discussion till now? Any doubt in this discussion? Now here which angle I am missing? Okay. Here which angle I am missing? What is the angle between R and vertical? What is the angle between R and vertical? Means this angle. What will be this angle, guys? 20 plus phi. Okay, see the scenario here. I am in this, here I am also draw one drawing. This is what R. This is what, guys, R. Okay. See the scenario. This is what our R. Okay. This angle of vertical is what? 20 plus phi. So according to this drawing, we can show 20 plus pi here also. So here this is 20 plus pi. So this 20 plus pi means what? This is also 20 plus pi. Okay, see the scenario. Okay, everyone got this 20 plus pi? Anyone have any doubt in this 20 plus pi? Okay, good. Okay, good. So this is what our right angle triangle. This is what our, guys, right angle triangle. See the point here. Okay, see the point. Now what I am going to do? I am going to draw one dotted horizontal line. See the point here. This is what? One dotted horizontal line. So this will be perpendicular to this 400 G line. Okay, good. What is this angle? What will be this angle, guys? This angle between F minimum and horizontal. No. What is this is not a phi. What is the angle between F minimum and horizontal with respect to this diagram? With respect to this diagram. 20 plus theta. 20 plus theta. That angle is what? 20 plus theta. Okay, good. Now this angle will be what, guys? Okay, I will use different color pen. I will use green color pen. This angle will be what? What will that angle? 90 minus, okay, 90 means, can I write down directly that one? This angle will be what, guys? Here, see, this angle will be what? 90 minus 20 plus theta, and that will be equal to what, guys? 70 minus theta. Okay, any doubt in this drawing now? Guys, everyone? Okay, good. Now, what will be the summation of these two angles? What will be summation of this? 70 minus theta and this 20 plus phi. What will be their summation, guys? Their summation must 90 degree, because this is what, 90 degree. If their summation must be what? 90 degree. So what we can say? 70 minus theta. See the point here. This is 70 minus theta. And this is what, guys? 20 plus phi. Their summation will be equal to what? 90 degree. Any doubt in this discussion, guys? Any doubt in this discussion? Any doubt in this discussion, everyone? Okay, good. Okay, good. So what will be this one? This one will become 90 minus theta plus phi. So this will become 90. So this 90 will get what? Cancel. So what will become? Theta equal to what we got? Phi. So that's why I have given you second note for the minimum force. What is the second note I have given you? Minimum force always makes an angle phi with respect to the, what guys? With respect to the plane. So here we assumed, what we assumed minimum force is making with respect to plane angle is how much? Theta we assumed with respect to plane. That is what we assumed. We don't know what is the value of theta. But by doing calculation, we came to know that, what is the value of theta? We came to know that theta will be equal to what guys? Phi. So what is our second note? Minimum force always makes an angle phi with respect to what? So this theta will become equal to what guys? This theta will be equal to what? Phi. Okay. Any doubt in this discussion? So whatever the second note we have given. So minimum force with respect to plane, what is angle it making? Phi. We assume theta, but by doing calculation we came to know that theta will become equal to what guys? Phi. And what is the meaning of phi? What is the meaning of this phi? Phi means angle of friction. Okay, so minimum force always makes an angle phi. Phi means angle of friction with respect to the plane. Okay, anyone have any doubt in this discussion, guys? Okay, so clear everyone? This drawing till any doubt in this drawing? Everyone? Okay, good. Any doubt in this discussion? See, this angle of R with respect to vertical 20 plus phi, how we got? See this drawing, 20 plus phi. Okay, now then, any doubt in this force vector diagram? What is the name of this figure? What is the name of this figure, guys? Force vector diagram. Okay, any doubt in this force vector diagram? And in this drawing, the basis is what? Minimum force always perpendicular to the what guys? Resultant reaction. Minimum force is what? Always perpendicular to what? Resultant reaction. Okay, guys, are you getting my point? Okay, so try to see the next scenario here. Okay, so what? Next point is what guys here? What is our target? What we have to find out? F minimum. So F minimum 20 plus phi we know. Opposite what? F minimum 400 G is what? Our hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse, what is the relation? Sine. Opposite and hypotenuse, what is the relation? Sine. So sine of 20 plus phi will be equal to what guys? F minimum by 400 G. Okay, everyone, please be attentive. So that will be what? 400 G. Okay, please be careful. Okay, so what will be F minimum? F minimum will become 400 G. G means what? Acceleration due to gravity into sine of 20 plus phi. Sine of what guys? 20 plus phi. So please be careful while writing theta and phi. Please be careful. Sometimes few people may write theta, q and phi. For them all three are same. But all three are not same. Everybody has different meaning. Okay. So F minimum will be equal to 400 multiplied by what guys? 9.81 into sine of 20 plus phi. Phi value is how much? 15.0235 degree. Okay, 15.0235. Check it once again. Is it okay? Value of phi. Check it in your notes, guys. Everyone. Okay. So please everyone do the calculation and let me know the value of phi. Everyone, please do the calculation and let me know. How much F minimum we are getting, guys? 2 to okay 2 to 5 to 0.0321 unit Newton. Okay, so this is what the magnitude of F minimum. And what we need? Line of action. A line of action of minimum force. Okay, what we need, guys? Line of action of minimum force. Next target is what? Line of action of what? Minimum force. What is meaning of line of action? Line of action of minimum force with respect to what? Horizontal. Meaning of line of action means what? I will write down. Line of action, or we will say line of action or what? Direction. Okay. So line of action or direction of what, guys? Minimum force. With respect to what, guys? With respect to horizontal. So here, what is the direction of minimum force with respect to horizontal? Theta plus 20. So what is horizontal? Theta plus 20. And how much we got theta? We got theta equal to what? Phi. So we replace theta by what? We can replace this theta by what? Phi. So we can say phi plus 20. Okay. So what is the value of phi? 15.0235 plus how much? 20. So what will be the value we will get? 35.0235 degree. So this is what the line of action or direction of minimum force. Okay, anyone have any doubt in this discussion, guys? Everyone? Anyone have any doubt in this discussion? Okay, everything. This drawing, this writing, again this force vector diagram, after this calculation. Okay, any doubt in this discussion? Okay. Okay, good, guys. So what all of you have to do? Please draw this drawing properly. Write down all these things properly. Okay. So please complete.